Hello there, and welcome to another The Hunter Classic gameplay video. My name is Wimp, and it's time to spin some wheels again. Hooray! Randomly generated missions that I'm going to randomly generate now with a Wheels of Names' website. I'll see you over there, at the website, Yay! Oh, I should point out I might sound stuffy, and I might have a couple of coughs here and there, getting over the end of a bit of a man flu. It wasn't terrible, but it may come across actually in the audio recording. Right. See you over at the Wheels of Names. Rightio, wheelsofnames.com. A virtual dice roll selected, clicking shuffle 5 times. After doing that, the spin of this wheel picked 15 seconds of spin on all the subsequent spins of the wheels for this first mission. So let's see what the first mission is going to entail. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shuffles. Customize 15 seconds of spin. Here we go. And the small game. Okay, so the first mission is going to be in the category of small game. And the small game that we're going to be hunting is coyotes. Now, my primary reserve for coyotes is Loggers Point, so that'll be where we're going. Okay, and the number of objectives that this coyote mission is going to have is 3. And the first of those 3 objectives is going to be a maximum distance. So, no further than. And after remembering to shuffle 5 times before spinning again, the second objective is going to be a minimum score. So scoring at least something. And the third objective, after 5 shuffles again, is going to be don't use a dog, okay? Oh, that's going to be fairly easy, because I wasn't going to use one anyway, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay. No further than 75 meters. Okay, that's going to be fairly easy. Again, I'm not going to complain about the wheels making it easy. Right, scoring at least wheel we need next. Right, scoring at least 60% of the current PB, the current leaderboard first place, I should say, not PB. Right then, leaderboard. Alphabetical, C, coyote, so 60% of what is basically 60 already have a calculator, so 59.5 times 0.6. This should be fairly easy too then, really. Oh, mind you, I don't have a lot of luck, as I'm sure some of you know, with Pete's sake, I wrote 25 instead of 35 on my little notepad thing. Okay, 35.7. Yeah, I don't have a lot of luck when it comes to scores. Right, that's all written down, so I'll see you over on Loggers Point. Rightio then, Loggers Point. 223 for the coyotes, and if there's a nice bobcat for that. Parker Python, in case I need to take anything out quietly. I'm not going to use the snakebite today. I just want to do a bit of work on the Parker Python. In my pocket, I also have the 30 over under. Clothing, a mix of Summerfield and Summer Forest. Rough route. I've spawned here. I'm going to do this kind of route. I would imagine I would have got it by then, but if not, then there's always up here as well. Yeah, cool. Okay, let's see if we can find one. 75 meters, under 75 meters, over 35.7 score. Rightio. Okay. I'm at the first tower, the first place. Let's clear the scribble. I found the tracks of a yoked male. Put down my spinner over there because I think that one is actually slightly too far away, although I haven't measured it. Yeah, put down a spinner, made a squeal. There is a pig over in that-ish direction. In fact, that's it running there. And as I was looking at the pig to try and spot it, I saw a female coyote coming in this direction. Oh, and the female yote had an estimated score of 39 to 50, so she's definitely going to be big enough. Right, there's the pig. I actually want to get a spot on it, please. Oh. There she is. She snuck up on us. Right, let's get the spot just to make sure it is the one we want. Yep. Okay. I would say that is most definitely mission complete. Definitely less than 75 meters. Definitely more than 5.7. Right, I'm going to pick up that spinner, pick up her tracks. I'll meet you back at her body. Unless, of course, as I try and pick up the tracks, it doesn't go well. Oh no, I would still be at her body. It's just I wouldn't have got the tracks. You know what I mean. Blah, blah, blah. Okie dokie, tracks got. Confirmation. Less than 75, more than 35.7. Done. Right, I'll see you... I'll see you back over at the Wheels of Names for mission number 2. Okay, roll of the dice picked 4 shuffles. Spinny wheel picked 13 seconds. Mission number 2. Looks like we're in the category of small game again. And that small game is going to be... a red fox. And red fox Bushrangers Run is my primary for them. And this red fox mission is going to have the maximum of 4 objective component thingies. The first of which will be a minimum distance. 4 more shuffles, and the second objective is hit a specific organ. What the fuck? The third objective is don't use a dog again. And the last objective is going to be no hunter mate. Okie dokie. Right, and the minimum distance that I need to do is going to be... Is it going to be nice? Is it going to be nice? Is it going to be nice? No, it isn't. It was nice last time. I didn't get quite so lucky this time. So I need to make this kill from at least 175 meters. Right. So we got to hope that this one is going to be nice. Because I don't want heart shot from 175 meters. Lungs isn't too bad. Right, so, Red Fox, I'm going to go to Bushrangers Run for from at least 175 meters, hitting the lungs only, no other organs may be hit. I can't use a hunter mate and I can't use a dog, so I'll see you over on Bushrangers Run. Rightio then, Bushrangers Run. I've swapped out the 223 for the 708 because I figured this is slightly more powerful than the 223, and it needs to be a long range as well. Everything else is the same, other than callers, although even then it was just swap out, what was it, swap out the Bobcat spray for an Axis deer thingy. I think that was it. And then clothing is, of course, 7-piece of Arid. Oh, and water bottles. So, plan-ish. Again, depending on aminals. I've spawned here. No, I don't want to fast travel to the exact same place I'm at. So I'm going to check up along here, looking that-ish way and that-ish way. Actually, I shouldn't do arrows, should I? Because that denotes route. So I'm going to look that way and that way from up on the hills. Then I'm going to sort of go this way and then probably up here. But that might be an option. We'll see if I end up there as well. So there we go, that's the plan. Arrowhead. Righto, see you in a bit then, I hope. Right, just had a call from a fox, that-ish direction. Of course I can't tell where it is, no hunter mate. I think what I'm going to do, because I was surprised at the distance. I looked up there and it was 200 meters away when I looked up there. And I was surprised at how far away it was. So I'm going to walk back this direction, do a call, and then try and get up there to take the shot, is the plan. So this is looking good. Let's have a look. So I'm going to be up there, easily far enough. Wish me luck. Right. I've now got to get all the way up there in the time it takes the fox to get here. Right, I'm nearly in position. No sign of it yet. Now it could be that it saw me and fled. It could be that it went out of range before I got to where I called. Or of course it's just not got there yet. Okay, I think it's gone, or I think it went out of range of the caller before I got to where I called. I think it was that bush I called from. So I'm going to go see if I can find it. Now, it's a shame that that didn't work, because that should have given me a decent-ish broadside shot. I have a funny feeling that I'm only going to be able to complete one today. That came from that way. Ah, wabbits. Oh. So, roos, and then a white thing, and I was like, oh my god, an albino roo? Alright. Ah, a fox. A fox is running. Okay. How far is it going to run? Is it going to be more than 175 when it's finished? Potentially, yes. Straight into defilade ground, whatever you call it, dead ground. Straight behind a ridge. Okay, I've had a look around. There doesn't seem to be any more. Or at least not to... is that the north? East. Okay. Ah. That one might be a bit too far. It probably is. So, yeah, I can't move closer. And now I can't see it again. Okay. No, it's going to have to be probably the one that ran over there. Which I think I can see through that tree. So I'm going to move this way a bit. Hopefully it stands still for a little while. Do you know what? I might have screwed myself over with the scout rifle here, because the bipod isn't always particularly useful. Shit, okay. Oh, come on. Right. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can get lungs and nothing else. I'm hoping that was left lung. It's dead. Yeah, I hope that was left lung. No point blipping it. Right, I'm coming up on the fox now. So, in case you haven't seen any of my randomly generated missions before, or one where I couldn't use a hunter mate, you probably have guessed that I have to use a hunter mate to harvest the animal to complete the mission, air quotes. So I do have to get it out now. What? Boo! Okay. Bollocks and stuff. Yeah, like you said, I have a funny feeling I'm only going to be able to complete one mission today. Now, where did that other one go? Let's see if we can find it. Right. Fox. Not far enough. So what I'm planning to do is pop this down here, do the predator call, and then head up for that, where that light patch of sand is up on the side of the hill over there. That's the idea. And I'm hoping that the spinning decoy will keep it there for long enough until I can get to where I need to be to take the shot, is the idea. Commentary. Ah, there it is. It's on its way to the spinny, and I'm nearly at my destination. Yep. Right. The grass might be a problem, so I'm going to flatten it, or try to. Yeah, that didn't work, but never mind. Okay. Where's my spinny? There's my spinny. Where's the fox? There's the fox. Come on. Oh, it did just fall down dead. It's there. Oh, possibly. No. Not yet. Too early. Obviously, again, this is for people who haven't seen a randomly generated mission where I can't use a hunter mate, but if this had been an official mission, that would have been a fail, but because it's my mission, I tend to forgive myself for little slip-ups like that. You may even have noticed a couple of times I've stopped recording after saying something with the hunter mate still in my hand. So, yeah, I'm not so tough on myself. Harsh is actually the word I was looking for. There's the spinny. There's the fox. Okay. Possibly. What? So how did it die then? Okay. Maybe then. Because the thing is, they have a very small selection of ammo, and I went with the biggest. I have to go and try the 243. Yeah, okay. I think I think I'm gonna swap. I don't know. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna swap the 708 out for the 243. Okay. Right. I have changed my mind. So, I did a shot on the 200 target over there, and the bullet drop is insignificant at that range, so it wasn't falling short or anything. Now, I decided to check the weapon performance charts on the wiki, and I'm glad I did, because it's really hard to see, but the 243 here, that's its penetrating power at 80 meters. It's 0, which when you scroll up says it's just body. And I would need it to be at least a 3 to get through. Now, the 708 high velocity here is this grey one behind the yellow one, as you can see by the key on the right. And at 80 meters, it would do a single lung, but at over double that, it wasn't penetrating. Now, considering the few Nina, I shall wait for the Nina to pass. It was an ambulance, because of course it was. So, there's so few weapons for me to use on a red fox. So if we go back to the performance chart, the 708 high power is right up at the top of the chart. So even at 80 meters, that's a double lungs and shoulder blade penetrating power. But of course I can't use it, and I can't use any of these. The 357 is also rubbish, handguns, so 357 at 80 meters is also a 0, so I can't use that. Yeah, so this, I didn't know at the time, is a technically impossible, an actually impossible mission. The red fox that the random spinny wheels picked, there isn't enough weapons available to actually penetrate at 175 meters. So that last one I just killed, considering how little the, like I said, the bullet would have dropped, I'm going to count as it was perfectly side on. I aimed just behind the front leg. I think it would have done it had it been a big enough caliber to get through. Should I do it with one that is not permitted? No, it sort of goes against the what's the word I'm looking for? It goes against the spirit of the game. So I apologise if you don't agree, but like I said, there is no weapon available or no ammo available for the Red Fox to actually penetrate at that distance. So I'm going to count it, which means I will see you back over at the wheels of namessszs's. Right then, a roll of the dice, picked 1, shuffle, spin of the wheel, pick 12 seconds. And the next, I'm going to spin again. I don't want small game again. Boring. There we go. It's gone past this time. Big game. Big game. Yep. And the big game we're after, looks like we're off to White Rime Ridge then. since it doesn't appear anywhere else. And this polar bear mission is going to have 3 objective components. The first objective component is going to be a nether minimum distance, so from at least a certain amount of meters is. After a shuffle, the next objective is going to be I need to kill multiple of them. Do you know what? I'm going to roll the dice now, actually. Okay, it picked 1 again. So I need to kill one polar bear. It was nice to me for a change. Right, shuffle, next. And the last objective component is I need to use a specific weapon. 75, okay. That's not terrible. Yeah, that's... I mean, it depends on what I get. I mean, if it's a primitive bow, for example, I might not be able to do it. But it wouldn't be technically impossible. Throw enough arrows, and it probably would be. Right. Let's see what the specific weapon is. For Pete's sake, 12, thank you. Not that it matters too much. A muzzle loader. Okay. Oh, 75 meters using a muzzle loader. Where's those performance charts? Muzzle loaders. Okay. I was thinking it was going to be worse than that. So, it's a case of which one of those is available for this. So I want the conical, I get the conical. Okay, so I know I need that then. Right then, so I'll see you over on White Rime Ridge. Righto then, here we are, White Rime Ridge. Here's the inline muzzleloader with a 50 conical bullets about to be loaded. There we go, that's that done. So apart from the clothes and the odd caller, oh, and I changed the flavour of the shooting mat, but everything else is the same as what I had just now, including those in case I come across an Arctic fox. Route, of course, I have spawned up by the witch's nose, and I'm going to go run the witch's nose, where there is always polar bear up here. Sometimes there's some... So, I've never found any west of that line. So sometimes there's some out on the ice around here. That was weird. Don't know why I did that. And then, of course, from here is... I consider part of the witch's nose. So there we go. Right. Let's go find one. Right. I've just spotted a polar bear over there. Obviously I need to walk 200 meters towards it, but that's our target. And as you can see, I haven't travelled very far. Right. Where is it? Can we see it? Should be down there somewhere. Hello? Ah, it's over there. The other side of my tripod stand there. Maybe I could use the tripod stand to take the shot. Yes, no, nowhere to be seen. It doesn't look like. Ah, there it is. So, am I gonna be happy with an intestines shot? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay. Okay, it got... No, it's dead. Cool. Good. Right. that was 79-ish. Right, here he is. So, yeah, more than 75 using the muzzle loader. Not a terrible score either. Gems are a bit on the low side, but never mind. Common, yeah. Okay, there we go. That's that one done. Now, I'm going to do one more. Unlike normal, where I try to keep going until I run out of time, I'm not going to do that because quite often these randomly generated mission videos end up running really long. So I'm not going to bother, but yeah, I'll see you over at the Wheels of Names. Right then, a dice roll picked 3 shuffles, spin of the wheel picked 6 seconds. Ah, boobies. Okay. I just closed I closed the game, but it looks like we're back to White Rime Ridge. Okay, number of objectives. 3 again. Alright. Now obviously I might have to spin a few times when we get to the objectives, because if it picks something like organs hit, that's not really possible. Alright. Okay. Now, I remember the last time that it picked that for the Canadian geese. So I think it was the very first Spinny Wheels of Names video. Iron sights. Well, that's not going to be too hard, is it? Yes, and of course at the time I had forgotten that I actually had a... did I? Did I scroll past it? Oh, there, stands. I was I was looking for towers and stands. Okay, so yeah, at the time of the Canadian geese one in the very first randomly generated missions video, I had forgotten that I had this wheel. So I just picked one at random. Well, picked one that I thought was interesting. Oh, okay. Right, well then, I'll see you back over on White Rime Ridge. Okay. Okay. I was like, hang on, why have I put two targets next to each other? I don't remember doing that. I think he's in love. Yeah, look how much bigger that target is compared to the actual deer. I mean, I don't think that target is a Sitka deer model, but you know. Anyway, right, so shotgun. 20 gauge in the snow flavour, of course. Snow flavour tripod stand, and of course the callers I would need. Oh, let's get that. Oh, there's a female down there as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, so the flag and the short range, and I've also got the Sitka and the moose in case there's a rare off in the distance. However, in order to fit the tripod stand in my pocket, I have obviously had to get rid of basically everything else. So if I do see a rare, it's going to have to be the bow. Yeah. Well, so I'm sure it goes without saying, but I'm heading for my spread. That one in particular, because I have 3 here. So, I will see you when the burbies start arriving. Oh, that's the point. I better turn the flock sounds on. Better hadn't I? Better notn't if I. Pardon you. Right, I've arrived at my setup. Hopefully I can get this down. Yes, I can. How close can I get it to that waterfowl blind? There will do. Rightio. Oh. Where? I cannot see. Oh, there they are. I see them. I think they're too far away to break. Righto, I'll bring you back when some break from the flock. Or a flock. Sunbreak from a flock. Yes. Rightio then. Geese inbound. One shot, iron sights. Ah. Okay, excuse me. Right. Just the one then. I was hoping to get more. Of course, I knew that being in a tripod stand, they would detect me and flee before they got too close. Rightio. So, single shot, tripod stand, iron sights. Yes, yes, and his head was blue. Common blue. Ah, okay. So, how does that compare? Not PB, but actually pretty decent. 72 gems. He had a blue head. Okay. Right, so there we go. That'll be the end of the video, as I said. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you got some enjoyment out of it, and hopefully I will see you in another one. So thank you again, and goodbye.